What is up, everybody? That Haunted Hero. Yeah, I'm here. And you're watching a little Nuketown gameplay here on the Black Ops, as all of you know. This gameplay is of me. I did this one, obviously, so yes. The score was like 29 and 18. It's just a fun gameplay to watch. I mean, you know, Nuketown is always fun to watch gameplay of. Anyway. Before we get started, if you could kindly just smash that like button for me. It doesn't help me get more money, it doesn't help me get more views, it just kind of shows me that you are watching and paying attention and getting interactive. And in the comments saying, I did it, That Haunted Hero, I did it. Okay, anyway, now let's move on. So today I'm going to be talking to all of you about the time that I was actually hit by a car and kinda almost killed. It seems that I have a lot of these stories about getting almost killed, so figured why the heck not. So anyway, this all happened when I was in the 8th grade. So just of a show of hands, well, show of comments, how many of you are still in middle school? Okay, leave a comment and tell me if any of you are still in middle school, or 6th grade through 8th grade. So anyway, yeah, so it was after school, and I was having kind of a bad day as it already stood, and I'm just kind of I'm just trying to clear my head, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna take a walk. Maybe I'll walk to the library, like the local library in town. It's it's a couple blocks away. Just clear my mind before I go home. I don't feel like going home and hearing my mom complaining about stuff, so I'm just gonna go and relax for a little bit. So anyway, what I do, I end up leaving out of the building, and right where the building is, the school building, there's a street where all the parents come and pick up their kids at the end of the day, and it's really congested. It's a 2-lane road, but it's like it really should be only 1 lane. So cars are parked all on one side, and there's a lot of blind spots. So me being a typical kid and, with a lot on my mind, I was a little pissed off that day, like I said, so I decided to walk out. And, mind you, pedestrians always have the right of way, so, in any situation, if a car hits you, the driver is wrong. So I decided to just step out into the street, and I really didn't get a chance to get a good look because, again, there were so many parked cars, and it was such a blind spot. I just kind of walked out. And I was just a complete moron. And I walked out, and this big pickup truck is flying down the street, doing like 25, 30 miles an hour. And it doesn't sound like very fast, but on a small little street next to a school, it's pretty intense, let me tell you. So, mind you, I'm, like there's no time to even react. I see the truck coming, and it's literally like a foot in front of me, so I just tried to step back as best as I possibly could, and he clipped me off the left-hand side of the truck, and I was just in shock. I went flying like 5-6 feet in front. The guy jams on the brakes, and I was a big kid. I wasn't like morbidly obese, but I was a stocky kid, so I took the fall pretty well, if I do say so myself. So I think I was wearing shorts that day, or I think I was just wearing jeans or something, because as soon as I realized what happened, I got myself up and I checked my knees, and my knees were all skinned and scraped up. So I was like, damn it. I was like, wow, I just got hit by a freaking car. This is nuts. So all of a sudden, I just see all these mothers screaming and rushing over to me, and I'm just like, whoa. I was like, okay, I just got hit by a car. This is a bit surreal, but you know what? I'm okay. So these mothers are like grabbing me. Oh my God, are you okay? I saw the whole thing. The driver gets out. He's like this middle-aged guy. He's freaking out. He was so nervous and so scared. He was like, oh God, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't even see you. Oh my God. And I was like, dude, it's okay. I'm all right. I can walk. I'm fine. I'm like, let me just go on about my business. He goes, no, we have to call a cop. And I was like, no, please do not call the cops. Please do not call the police. And and I could not get this guy to not call a cop. So all the mothers are like, no, you have to stay here. We have to file a police report and all this crap. And I was like, look, I'm not going to sue you, dude. It was probably partially my fault anyway, because I just kind of stepped out. So don't worry, you're not going to jail. Like, I was telling this guy this, and I'm a 12-year-old kid, 13-year-old kid. And this guy was like almost in tears. He was so upset. I was like, dude, chill out. I'm fine. So anyway, to make a long story short here, a cop ends up coming. So the cop gets there, And, of course, we pull into this little parking lot across the street. There was like a little home development there. So, the cop's asking me the questions. Are you okay? Do you need an ambulance? Blah, blah, blah. I said, no, officer, I'm okay. He's like, where are you going? I was like, I was just leaving school. I was going to the local library just to come and hang out for a little while. That's it. So he's like, so you were going to the library? I said, yes, I was going to the library. Oh, okay. But you're okay, right? Yes, I'm okay. So can I go now? He goes, what? I need you to sign these forms and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, the driver, the pickup truck was still freaking out. He was like so shocked, which I could totally understand. He almost killed a kid, and he almost could have gone to jail. If I had been killed, absolutely. This guy was getting locked up for what, manslaughter or attempted manslaughter or whatever the hell that's called. I do not know the legal system. Come on, give me a break. But anyway, so pretty much what ended up happening was this guy like tried offering me money and everything. I was like, I don't even remember. I don't even know. I think he did offer me money or whatever, but I was like, no, it's fine. But anyway, it was a close call. In other words, I did get hurt, but nothing like to, cry home about. So anyway, the guy takes off. He leaves. He apologizes about 6 million times, which I totally understand. The guy's in shock. But he was freaking out more than I was, and I was the guy getting hit. So I was like, all right, can I go to the library now? And the cop's like, nope, got to take you home. I said, seriously, I really don't want to go home right now. And he's like, I didn't come from a troubled household or anything like that, but I just didn't feel like going home just yet, to hear my mom lecture me about stupid crap that mothers like to lecture their sons about. So he goes, all right, no, I'm going to have to give you a ride home. Where do you live? And I tell him where I live. So he puts me in the back of the car, and I feel like the criminal. Now I feel like, what ended up me just taking a casual walk to the library is now turned into me riding in the back of a police car. And, I didn't want all the kids at school to see me riding in the back of a police car like I did something wrong. So luckily nobody saw that. Like friends from school, no one really saw it. So that was cool. I got away with that. But when I got home, it was kind of awkward ringing my front doorbell, and my mom answered, and she sees me standing next to a police officer, and she has this puzzled look on her face, like, what the hell happened? So the cop explained what happened, and my mom was just so casual about it. She was like, are you okay? I said, yep, I'm fine. She goes, all right, come inside. And that was pretty much that. And then I told my dad about it, and they were just thankful I was okay. And, if I wasn't okay, I wouldn't be able to be here to make commentaries for all you fine people. So, as this gameplay is coming up to a wrap, tell me if you've had any interesting near-death experiences in the comments section. Send me your gameplays to ThatHauntedHero@yahoo.com so that I could use them. And that's it. So if you like this video, please comment down below. Give it a like. Please give it a like and favorite if you really do enjoy that, because it really helps me out. But anyway, everybody, please subscribe if you're new. And I am That Haunted Hero, and I'll see y'all soon. Later.
And if these oceans were not so troubled, we wouldn't be swimming together.